Hi, it's Handy Val. I'm back with another video on my Ford Fusion. Today I will show you how to replace the license plate bulb that have been burnt out. This is an easy one, and one that you're only going to need one set of tools. What you need is a Phillips screwdriver, or you could also call this a star. You're certainly going to need this. And I would also suggest working with a second screwdriver with more of a flat head. And the light bulbs you're using are model number 6418. Now these are Sylvania. However, there's a number of different brands, and you could search for these either at your automotive store, maybe even Walmart might even sell these. Certainly Amazon sells these, and any of the online auto parts retailers as well. So let's get to it. So I like to work with the trunk open. So we're going to show what we're trying to do here. So if you could focus in here on this part. So what you're going to want to do is, so these are two screws that are holding this plastic cap here, okay? And then what we're going to want to do is loosen the screws completely, and then kind of use this flat screwdriver to kind of pry out the this plastic casing. Hi there. So I just wanted to just show this a little bit more clearer here. So that's where you're going to want to stick your screwdriver to pry it open once you've got the screws out. So hopefully that's clear there. Okay, now these screws are awfully rusty. We're also going to do both sides. We're going to do, might as well, since we've got two bulbs, you know, we might as well replace both, even though maybe one may be maybe not functioning. So let's first start with removing the screws. You always worry that when you are dealing with a so that was pretty simple. And then we're going to take the second screw off. Okay, so there you go. You're going to make sure you don't lose them. Okay, now the next part, again, this is now when you use the flat head, you're going to want to try to kind of go in there and pull it open there, right? So it's just as simple as that, right? Very simple, right? You sort of see the way it's kind of there. And what we're going to do now, if we could just focus in over here, down here, we're going to just take this one off. Going to just always make sure, you know, get a good sense of how it actually goes in there. And maybe before you pry it off, you just want to make sure that, yeah, it seems like it's going to be right. And you're going to want to remove this. So it's kind of it's being held by kind of pressure, so you're going to want to open it up. You'll figure this one out. It's not the hardest part to figure out. And then it kind of just pops itself open. At the same time, we're going to open up the new ones. Place it in there. Now these aren't halogens, so you can certainly touch these with your hand. It doesn't cause necessarily a problem. And you're going to want to, again, kind of somehow figure them in. Open them up. Squeeze it in there. So there you go. So that's certainly there. It's making contact. And now on the inside of this, get the screwdriver ready. Now on the inside of this, what you're going to notice, it's got some, there's the metal contacts, right? So that's where the power is coming from. And this kind of just goes in there, touches the two metal contacts, and that will work. So when you're putting it back in, make sure that you're going the right method. I think there's only one way to put this one in. And you're going to want to screw that back just the way you found it. So you want to start with a little bit of both. You're going to do one screw first. You don't want to do it all the way in. And then you're going to move on to the next screw. Now there's different ways you can handle this. I mean, I think maybe in hindsight, I know I don't have the proper tool here, but I probably should have maybe sprayed these with some kind of oil or anti-rust, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And now we're just going to move on to the next one, which will just be the exact same repeat. Okay, and then we're going to go try them out. So here you go. You can tell now we've got both fully functioning. So I think we're done here. Thanks for watching, and if you do like this video, let me know. And if you have any comments, please do so as well. Bye for now.